Do 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 do. I don't wanna talk about what we've gone through. The winner takes it all. I'm just going to skip to. I'm not going to sing a full chorus, but the winner takes it all. Bradford City, Doncaster, Port Vale, Walsall, maybe the others, but they've blown it. League Two bottled it too often. There's too many teams who are bottling it. Happy St George's Day to you as well. Proud to be English, proud to be a Bradfordian. Proud to be an Englishman, proud to be a Bradfordian. Whatever the other messages are, that's what I am. Pride of Yorkshire, pride of England, pride of Britain. That, sing the national anthem and put on a Bradford City shirt and an England shirt, and you're doing everything great. But we're not here for any of that. It don't matter what day it is or what day of the week it is. Bradford City and the other four teams have got a promotion to get on with, but one team's going to miss out. Who is it? And why are these teams making League Two the most competitive league in the world? Or is it? Or is it? Is it a hoax? I think it is. I do. What do you think? Nah, it is. It is the most competitive league in the world because anyone can beat anyone. Does it mean it's one of the best? Absolutely not. Is the quality great? Is it one of the best League Twos ever? No. Not for quality. Last season was probably one of the best ones for quality in League Two. Obviously, Wrexham, Stockport, Mansfield, all the money and the quality they had throughout their teams, and a few others as well. Whereas this season, it has been a weaker League Two, which has made it more competitive. I think when you look at your Carlisle's at the bottom, and particularly Tranmere played Bradford City, they look like a team that could be mid-table pushing playoffs, but actually they're a team scrapping for their lives, and that could be just the state of where they were in the season. Obviously Tranmere have been thrashed a few times this season under Nigel Adkins, so there's different permutations, different situations and wrong decisions that go on the course of the season, and that's where you find yourself at, particularly with your owners, and that's where this league's gone. But for competitive, it's incredible, and we found ourselves where there could be a very valid situation where everyone in that top four are level on points going to a final day for the title, but one's going to miss out on automatic promotion and probably promotion full stop, because then the playoffs, there's too much bottling going on. But let me know your thoughts going into it, because who's actually coming into it with the most form? Now you'd say Doncaster, so that you send them up, but the problem is, every time someone's gone top of the league in League Two, they've then flown off. The plane's crashed and they've done a Buddy Holly. And rest in peace to Buddy. But at the end of the day, he revolutionised music. These teams are not revolutionising football by no means of the imagination. Obviously, Sadler was talked about revolutionising football. Look where he is. He's getting hounded out. Maynard, Jackson, getting dogs abuse by their fans, and we've got to talk about Notts County, Wimbledon, Crewe as well. Salford, Crewe and Salford win the top three in January. What's happened to them? Everyone has bottled it, and everyone deserves to be where they are at the end of the season. But at the end of the day, it's just going to be who's got the mentality to get promotion, and I think it's pretty damning. But so many teams have blown it in different ways, whether it's substitutions, whether it's game management, whether it's quality, whatever it may be, or individualism. It's very damning. It's very damning, and but it's made for an interesting viewing experience. On the 1st of March, Walsall were top of the league with 67 points. That shows how poor they've continued to be. That they've only claimed what's that? 8 more points from those 10 games. 8 points from 10 games is absolutely abysmal, and they play like a relegation team. I've watched Walsall a number of times since the 1st of March and throughout the season. They were very good in that first half, but recently they look like a relegation fighting team. They've got no quality defensively, they're leaking goals, but then they're struggling to score goals at the top end, struggling to create chances, and they look like a team bereft of all quality, and they're definitely not a promotion winning team, but then no one is, because Bradford City was second with 63 points, only claimed 12 points. Then in third it was Doncaster with 61. they've gone on a great run, and it looks like that they're going up to being unbeaten for most of that time. Notts County were 4th with 58, and Wimbledon were 5th with 57. I mean, I can't remember exactly when that was, and Crewe were 7th on a good points total as well. I think they've only claimed around 4 points from that time period. But I remember there was a point around February, March where Wimbledon looked like they were going to go up, and it's like, send Wimbledon up, they're fine. And look at them. They've only won 2 games, 3 in 14 actually. Give myself a slap on the fingers for that one. But their away form's been nearly as bad as ours. They've only picked up 3 more away points, but losing away to Morecambe is a particularly stinger. It's a bee stinger, and bees die when they get stung. And Wimbledon have been stung that many times that they have died. They're going to finish in the playoffs, but Autos has gone for them. But you'd like to think, I mean, it could still happen, but that means Bradford City have to drop out, so that's not going to happen. Notts County, 3 wins in 12. Haven't won in the last 4, drawing to Bradford City because of an absolute outrageous goal by Derry McGoldrick. Individual quality getting them over the line in that one. Walsall, 2 wins in 19, no wins in 12. Unbelievable run. They were flying, they were up, they were home and dry, bottled it. Port Vale went on a great winning run. They haven't won in the last 2. You'd fancy them to go up. They had a good fighting spirit. And with Port Vale, I've always said they will go up if Darren Moore releases the shackles, and the shackles have been released. You know, they're like a man possessed from prison. They've committed crimes, they've come back out, and they've come back fighting. Well, actually, if you've been released from prison, don't come back fighting. You're going back in, and it's not going to go down well for you. You might have been took in for social media treats, or you might have been took in for more serious things like manslaughter and all that. So you shouldn't be released out. Actually, it's gone very dark. We're moving away from that. Have you actually seen any cemeteries get built recently? No, neither. What's going on with that? Where do all the bodies go? It's a great topic, great question. Let me know your answers. But talking of death and teams plummeting to the death, Walsall are definitely that. And then Bradford City, 2 wins in the last 9, but we have had the hardest running. I mean, Swindon hadn't lost at home since November. Colchester were the informed team in the league, and we beat them at home. Crewe, tough place to beat. Tough place to beat, tough team to beat. It's a tough place to be beaten at Valley Parade, and we won that one comfortably. But away at Accrington, that should have been a win. At home to Tranmere, that should have been a win. But they were fighting, they were definitely fighting, and the referee, bad mistake from him. Gillingham could have gone either way, tough place to go, but it should have been a win because they haven't won in about 15. So they're the excusable ones. But Swindon away is very tough, and red card. It was a fluke of a game. Notts County at home, you take a point against Notts County, and like I say, an absolute outrageous goal from McGoldrick. Chesterfield away, it is a tough place to go, but when you 2-0 up, it's been our game management that's cost us. We'd have been up, we'd have been home and drive, or home and hosed, whatever the flipping term is. We'd have been in League One if we could see games out, and we weren't making stupid substitutions. That is what's costing us, and that's the term of bottling. We had leads, we've blown them. We had games in the cusp of our hands. We were clenching it, and we've blown them from stupid substitutions from Graham Alexander. That has to stop. We can't keep doing that. If we keep doing that, we're not going. I've said it before. We will blow it, but I don't think we will. Tide's going to turn. The sea is going to move, and we are going to get promoted, along with Vale and Doncaster. In what order? It's going to change every minute from now to end of the season. I think for people predicting, and also in the games, it's just going to be crazy. Doncaster have got to host us. Team Talk sorted for us with the ridiculous ticketing problems. If anyone's got any tickets, I will happily overpay to buy them off you. Any illnesses, any heart problems, you don't want to have a heart attack at the Keepmoat Stadium, I can aid you by allowing you to watch behind your eyes at home and not being in a chaotic atmosphere at the Keepmoat. So if that is available, I will happily take it off you. But if not, you can happily have it. You'd probably deserve it. But yeah, moving away from that, they then also have to play Notts County away from home. 2 tough games. They could lose them both. If they do, we're up. Port Vale, Gillingham, they haven't lost under Gareth Ainsworth, and Wimbledon I think it's at Wimbledon. That's a very tough game. You know, Walsall, everyone's banking on Walsall, and to be fair, I can't see them winning another game, but equally, I can see them winning the last two and then winning the league, and that is a real possibility. So, you know, that can happen, but surely they can't win another game. So I think that is the top three. I think it's done, and it could be done on Saturday. It's just so interesting, so intriguing, so competitive, so outrageous, so going to be so disappointing for one team or another, and I can't wait to get the game done with on Saturday, so we know our fate one way or another. If we lose, it is looking dim, and if we win, we're looking like it's all done and dusted. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, but I've stuck my neck out on the line again, and that is going to be the top three. I think Vale win the league, Donny second, us third, Walsall miss out because they can't buy another win, and that's what we're relying on. It's going to come down to goal difference, no doubt about that, and if it does, and we're not looking good, Bradford City, for goal difference, I think everyone's got a better one than us, or we might have one more than Port Vale. We've scored one more goal than Port Vale, but again, if that can easily change, and but optimism, faith, belief, we all have it. We all need to use it, and it's certainly going to go down in history as the season of the bottle. But who's got the bottle in the last two? That's what counts, and I think we do. And I think we're going to get over the line. Might draw against Doncaster. Even if we lose to Doncaster, we beat Fleetwood. But believe me, we can't lose to Doncaster, and I don't think we will. I think we're going to have enough. So the winner takes it all. Who's going to get promoted from League Two? Who's going to stop the bottling? And who's going to get into League One? It's there for the taking. You've got to grab it with both hands. Are you ready to fight? Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for 900 subscribers. It has gone back down to 899, so someone's having a laugh there, and I'm not laughing at it. So stop and resubscribe, please, because there's no reason not to. It's free. Can we get 100 more? That's the goal. Thank you very much for all the support. It is massively appreciated. I'm nothing without you guys, remember that. You are the motivation, you are the reason, you are the runs. And let's get promoted. Up the Bantams and up the Vale-ites or whatever they're called, and up the Donny Rovers, down the Walsalls, or maybe even down the Donny Rovers, you know, because they're being they're being pricks about the ticketings, and they've gone down in my estimations, so I'm not happy about them. Like the video if you did. It's been a strange one, so if you did, thank you, and subscribe if you're new. It's free, and have a good one.